Welcome to my channel. I'm Nicole. I'm an American living in New Zealand. A musician, a designer. I love pop culture and spooky things. I'm new to YouTube, so please like, share, and subscribe. This is my first vlog where I'm going to go to Auckland to get a tattoo by Rose Hardy. Rose is a Kiwi who lives in LA. I get tattoos from her when she comes back. So this is a special occasion. Stayed in the Lilo hostel in a little capsule for the first night, just because I didn't yet have the tattoo, so it was like a nice cheap way to stay. It was hot as hell in there though. Kind of a cute little area to hang out in that I did not hang out in. Gave filming in public a good shot, and you'll quickly see that I didn't succeed. Test. I didn't know how to turn on my microphone. This is just me thinking I'm learning how to talk in public and then finding out later that no one can hear anything. It is not recorded. You know, nothing's a waste. It was a nice experiment. And honestly, this cafe that I was in was so good, Odette's. It was right by the hotel, and I really enjoyed the coffee. The food was so good. Those are heirloom tomatoes and like a feta whip. You could see the sky tower. It was pretty cool. So when I realized that I wasn't recording, I went over to this corner and tried again, and then I messed it up again somehow. There's my lunch that I'm bringing with me to the tattoo. Oh my god, test. How can I tell if the mic is working? I don't know. But it was working, and then I turned it off because I'm not able to see the difference between an off light and an on light. Anyways, just walking back from breakfast. It was really good. The mic seems to pick up a lot of background noise. I had placed it in my bra, put it in between my boobs this time. Seems to be catching my voice a bit better, maybe. We'll see. I've been to Auckland a bunch of times. This is just a trip specifically for getting the tattoo. Found a bunch of mermaid themed stuff. Japanese restaurant that I've been trying to go to for absolutely ages. It was so good. Salmon, some prawns, takoyaki. Went to go see a movie, which is kind of my tradition when I'm back in Auckland. I guess it's because I tend to go alone, so then I end up watching a movie. Ran across this South American festival, but I had already eaten all the Japanese food, so I didn't really stick around. Plus, I had to get tattooed for 2 days after this, so just went straight back to my hostel. You can tell that they cater to tourists because the eggs are not on the toast. It's really funny. And then, like, also, she asked me if I wanted any flavoring in my coffee. And then I said flat white, and she said latte. I mean, I am American, so I'm probably coming off as someone who wants a flavor, wants a latte, and who wants the large size, which is like more American. In here, you would get the small size. You get no flavoring, and you wouldn't get a latte. I mean, you can't get a lot. People get lattes here, but flat white's more of a Kiwi drink. And I ordered a flat white, and she was just like, "Oh, a latte?" Like, no. So, but anyways, I think it's pretty funny that the eggs are off the toast here. Also, the breakfast is pretty good. I was talking crap about them earlier, but it's pretty good. It's like chili eggs. I love it when hotels look like The Shining.
Come and play with us, Daddy.
Long corridors.
What about room 237?
This is a fancy hostel. Oh, I mean, it's not that fancy, but it's just about time for me to go take a shower and get ready for my second day of tattooing. Just thought that I would come in here and talk in my room for a minute because I'm still getting used to recording in public. I was tattooed on all day yesterday. I'm going to be tattooed on all day today. And I had a crappy coffee for breakfast, and I don't want to have a second one. I was downstairs recording in the cafe, and I just felt like people were watching me. um, there was something a little bit more attentive going on down there than at Odette's yesterday, so I don't really, I didn't really want to keep recording. Anyways, about the tattoo. So this is the day I went and got the first part of the tattoo. The tattoo went really well yesterday. I have ouchies on my leg now, all up and down my leg, because there were needles put into them. I'm getting a mermaid by Rose Hardy, who has done this tattoo, this moth one. She did that one. You might know her from tattoo redo and Netflix, and she's a lovely person and a really great artist. And I fully trust whatever she does. She's like really, really great. And I'll get more tattoos from her going. Like I just think that her work is so good. So I wanted to get like a really big one from her because I just want to like immediately be covered in her art. And so I've been planning this tattoo with her for a mermaid for like I don't know, like 3 years or something. And she hasn't come back to New Zealand since. And I haven't gone to America where she works in LA. Yeah, this is the first time we've made it happen. What we did yesterday is we finished the outline of the mermaid, the whole outline of the mermaid. The mermaid exists now. Started doing the shading. The bottom of the tail wraps around the back of my knee. So that is where it's at. And it hurts. But it doesn't hurt as bad as I would have thought. I do have a tattoo on the front of my knee that hurt, but I think the back of the knee hurt more. I don't know. Tattoos hurt. We just watched horror movies all day, which was pretty cool. If we're lucky, then we'll maybe add a halo around her. Hoping we can get the halo because the halo is pretty cool. Oh my gosh, let's change angles again. Oh, I don't want to hold. Honestly, it's like a struggle to hold my arms up. I'm just so tired. Sorry for moving positions so much. I just don't want to hold the phone up. After the tattoo yesterday, I went to Urbanaut, which is a brewery kind of near the tattoo studio. I had a smash burger and mac and cheese with hot Cheetos on. I don't care. It was delicious and I ate it so fast. I just sat there with my hot Cheeto mac and cheese and smash burger and beer. And then I crashed right out. I had one beer, got a takeaway can of beer, and I drank like not any, but like five mouthfuls. It was nothing. I just barely could stay awake. And then I tried to go to sleep and I could not sleep. And it was partially because this room is so freaking hot. I definitely thought it was too cold with the aircon on. And then the TV didn't work. Like it has like a casting thing. It wasn't casting. I tried it for my iPad too. Didn't work. I definitely have used casting before, so it's not me. Well, I just watched it on my phone. I was just like too spaced out anyways. It didn't really matter. I need to go take a shower, scrub off all this goo off my knee, and then go get stabbed some more. Hooray! Second day of the tattooing, we focused on getting the rest of the shading done. It's completely done now. Mermaid is completely done. The Mexican place over by Odette's was closed except for lunch before I left, so I definitely wanted to get there. Actually, 2 days of tattooing is a lot of tattooing. That's my take. So the tattoo is all done, and I think it's turned out really nice. And Rose is so lovely to hang out with for that amount of time, so that really makes a difference too, especially because it's been muggy and like we had the aircon on and like temperature control as best we can, but it's still like muggy out, and that was making me grumpy after maybe 10 hours of tattooing, and we still had 2 more hours to go. Cute. Thank you. Rose was really good at letting me know how much longer it was going to be for the tattoos, and because I was getting my back of my knee tattooed, I kept being like, "So are you done with the back of my knee?" And she kept being like, "Just so you know, we have to go back and do this and that, and then we're gonna go over the with white at the end. The mermaid is done. We're getting a halo around her head, um, and that I guess is gonna be done in like a year. I've already got this tattoo from her, and it's supposed to have a flower on the back, which we haven't got to. So I think that the next time I see her, I'll try and like finish off these bits rather than get like a whole new 2 day session again. Usually after I get a new tattoo, I don't need to have another one for a while. Like I just need to like not feel that for a little while, especially because I'm getting really big ones. I'm usually getting. I mean, this is. I don't think this is really big. Some people think it's big. It is big. It's wrapping around my whole upper arm, I guess. But I have one on my knee already that is huge. So and now I've got an even bigger one. But yeah, the tattoo went really well. Um, my hostel was really clean, and a little sign in the door asking them to change my towels and my sheets again, which they did. So thankful because like it just you just don't know how attentive they're going to be to the room. Like if they're just going to put the bed back because I'm trying to keep like a sanitary space around my leg. I was thankful that they changed the sheets and that they were like a nice enough hostel to stay in. So I would definitely stay there again for a tattoo, but I don't know. I just don't love it as like atmosphere for me. Like I'm not kind of social enough to want to meet people from around the world, like in that kind of way. I live in New Zealand. I'm not like traveling, and that's kind of more like for people. Hostels are kind of more for people who don't know anyone and they want to travel, and they're kind of in the same age group. And I'm not opposed to having friends in a different age group, but it's definitely like not, um, definitely not something I would be seeking out. Like just by living in New Zealand, I have made friends who live all over the world, and I don't need to seek it out. Is what I'm saying. So like staying in a hostel, um, it's really not my vibe. This is so good. It's legit some of the best Mexican I've had in New Zealand. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.